Hi everybody! Okay, so I am filming this on May 6th and it is my birthday. And I think I'm celebrating like any normal person would. I'm cleaning my house. I'm doing this because I find it really relaxing and I feel like it's good for me. Like many people who have experienced abuse or trauma, I grew up in a home that was not really clean at all. It was a very dirty environment, and it wasn't just dirty. There was also really nothing in the house that sort of told a story of who we are. There was nothing on the walls, no family photos, no nothing, no personalization of any kind. And of course, I grew up in that, so I didn't really think about it at all. It didn't really seem abnormal to me until I went over to other people's houses and was like, wow, this is really nice. It just felt so much more like a home than the place that I grew up. And so it was very weird for me to see the difference and see the difference it made, how it made me feel just to be in somebody else's house like that. The sort of warm, centered, grounded feeling that coming from a sort of cleaner and just more personalized, homey environment. And I don't mean clean like super sanitary, like everything's stark museum clean. I just mean like neat, right? Um, so when I moved out, I wanted to have one of these homes, and it was difficult for me because I didn't really have any skills in it at all. And I think a lot of people struggle with this, specifically the idea of like, okay, so I have like I have a picture of me and my friends on my computer. Do you honestly expect me to print it out on special photo paper that you have to get at a special store or pay for online, and it's more expensive than regular paper? Then you have to go and find like a frame somewhere and buy that and then put it in that frame and then figure out how to put it on a wall in a way that will not damage a rental. Like, no, I like that. The whole concept of that to me was so alien, and also the idea that it just, I'm like, I have it on the computer. Why would I need to go through all of those like 50-step process if I have it on the computer? But it really did make a difference in how I felt, and I was jealous that other people had it and I didn't. So I have come up with a few ways in my adulthood life to sort of overcome these challenges in my in my life. Specifically with cleaning, I found a wonderful YouTuber who does a channel called Clean My Space. And Clean My Space is awesome. I will put a link to her channel. She is fantastic. She does videos about not only like how to clean normal things, but how to clean very specific things, like how do you wash pillows? I don't know. She has a video on how to wash pillows. Like, how do you clean specific types of stains? How do you do this? And also, a lot of them are not expensive products. There are a lot of things that you can just get at the dollar store, and it's fantastic. And she makes it really easy and takes a lot of the anxiety out of cleaning, because there is so much anxiety of like, I don't know what I'm doing, you know? To give you an example, I try to give you guys like a personalized story every time. To give you an example of the type of home that I grew up in, I once, when I was young, there was a very bad smell in my room, and I could not figure out what it was because there was a lot of clutter in my room, but there wasn't like garbage, right? Like not specifically in my room. So I'm like, what smells? I don't understand what smells. Like, what is that? It turned out, and I'm very sorry for this mental image, but it turned out that a large rat had crawled under my bed and died. So I'm sorry for that. It's really gross. I was horrified. I can't even stand like ants in my house right now. Like at this point in my life, I can't imagine how I felt when I found the dead rat. But that's the level we're talking. So don't feel bad if you have experienced that level, because I've been there and it's awful. But you don't have to live that way, and you don't have to carry that over into your new life, which you are starting right now, and I'm very happy for you. Regarding photos, the idea of like going somewhere and getting them printed off and like hoping that it turns out right, no. Like, there's an app called Freeprints, which is awesome. I have it on my phone. I will link it in the description box. You import pictures from your phone and you can have them printed and they will send it to you. It's like 40 cents, or it's like 50 cents maybe for like a 4x6, and then like a little bit bigger is a little bit more. And if you want to get really fancy, you can just have them frame it for like $10 and they'll just mail it to your house. Easy. Awesome. I love it. It's so cool. I have gotten all of my prints printed that way. And I have, and like they even have like fancy canvas stuff too, where you can make it look like a canvas. I don't have anything right now that I want to do that with, but if you want to try that, let me know how it goes. The other one, so another thing is like living in a rental and you're like, I don't want to put nails in the wall. I want my deposit back, right? So you don't want to hang up anything in your walls. Understandable. First of all, I will do a tutorial at some point on how to make my personalized handmade vinyl stickers that are all around my house, and I'm very excited about. I'll do a tutorial on that. But if you don't want to do that and don't have drawing skills or don't want to do that, whatever, you can go to a app called sticky9.com. And well, that's not the app, that's the website, but the app is called Sticky9. It's not the point. You know what I'm talking about. They will import your photos from your phone, from Instagram and from Facebook, and they will then put them on magnets that you can put around your house. I have them all over my refrigerator. I have baby pictures of Natalie, and I have pictures of me and my family, like, and then it's awesome. I love it so much, and it's really not that expensive. It's like, it's like $9 for $15 or something. And when you're talking about personalized magnets, that's really not that bad. So I thought that was great. I'm definitely doing that again. I think they have other things that you can get them printed on too, which is really cool. And yeah, I think those 3 things have been really, really helpful to me in learning how to like sort of personalize my environment and make it, you know, a little bit more mine and feeling the difference. Because I think when you grow up in a space that is really like emotionally damaging to you, like dead rat, you know, you grow sort of calloused to it, and you get to this point where you're like, nope, I'm not paying attention to this. Paying attention to this is like bad for me. So you just learn to tune out your environment, and you learn to tune it out. And then, but there comes a point when tuning it out is not actually very good for you, because you finally look around and you're like, this looks really bad. I had that moment when I was younger. I was watching Sailor Moon, because obviously I was watching Sailor Moon, and I noticed like Sailor Moon's room was the cutest thing in the fucking world. And I'm like, why doesn't my room look like that? And of course, as a young person, you don't go, why does my space not look like her space? I should investigate. You go, why do I suck and why am I a filthy, disgusting pig? Because angst, right? Obviously. And it's just, it's being raised, it's childhood, it's parenting, it's your environment. Do not feel guilty if your home doesn't look the way you want it to, but you can change it. You do have you have all the power over your space, and you should take it, because it really does make a difference in how you feel. I often feel like if my space and my home is really just crazy and disorganized and messy, I feel crazy and disorganized and messy. And when it's clean and organized, I feel so much more calm. And I'm getting to the point where I'm trying to like figure out, sort of learn what's called biofeedback, where you learn to sort of tune into like how things make you feel, and how, because you get so good at just letting that pass you by, of just like, there is no dead rat. Nope. And you don't, and in the moment, in that time, in your childhood, that was a great skill. It helped you survive, and that is awesome, and you are stronger for it. But now, right now, there is no dead rat anymore, and you're fine. and it is okay to sort of let those things in. It's okay to let yourself feel the way you feel, you know? Or hopefully it is. I'm assuming that you are out of that situation, which I guess is probably not a good idea. If you're still in that situation, you know, I guess this video is a little presumptive. So you can watch this video in a little bit. I hope that's helpful. Please continue sending me your questions and everything like that. If you guys like these videos, please consider heading over to patreon.com and becoming a patron of the show. You can support me for just $1 a month. And when you do, please let me know what show on this channel you like and why you're subscribing or why you're becoming a patron, because it helps me understand what shows you like more than others. So if everyone's like, I really like Dear Venus and I want more Dear Venus videos. I'm going to make more of those. And I say Fake Geek Girl Club, even though there is more Fake Geek Girl Club coming up, I'm very excited about. I went to a tea party earlier today, and that's why the quick talking, because so much caffeine. I drank so much tea, and it was awesome and fun. And that's it. Okay, I will talk to you all later. Bye.